Hello. There we go. Okay, let me invite some participants here. And let me invite some participants here. Hang on a second. Da, 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 da. Good. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Ooh, that's not good. Hello. What the hell? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Hello. Test, 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 test. 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 Okay. Test, 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 test. Why does it not come up?
Why does it not come up? Why does it not come up?
Oh, mm, okay. Do I even have a viewer yet? Damn. Well, I need to sit here and wait because what I need to say has to be said to the people who are going to join. Oh, got it. It's just a lag, that's all. If somebody just joined, please throw something in the chat so I know that it's not just me. Okay, let's see what this is about. Well, I'm waiting for my viewers.
You guys will not believe what PBD had to say about Nick Fuentes and Ben Shapiro. Let's watch.
So Ben Shapiro, the more they talk about Nick Fuentes, the more they raise his profile.
Yep.
Nick Fuentes, if I'm his agent, I would say, Nick, phenomenal. Your number one PR rep this week was Ben Shapiro. Send him a $10 GoFundMe and congratulate him, and thank you for supporting the cause and raising awareness to who I am. Okay? That's what that is. Number two, I would go and sit down like those trigonometry guys, who they're trigonometry guys would sit down with me. And we did an interview one time and he came very strong at me. I'm like, that's right after I called it the daily, yeah. And I'm like,
Constantine did?
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I got you. And I corrected him. I said, no, qualified awards. He said, I'm sorry, I did. Yeah. I said, so I don't like, so then I'm like, okay, I got what's going on. Because again, I'm not in this community.
Yeah.
I'm like, there is a Tucker camp, there is a Shapiro camp, and both sides bow down to both. Okay? Fair, no problem. Then there is the younger Nick camp. And then Charlie is trying to get everybody under the camp to be working together. Okay? I don't know if when you hear the market talking and there's interest in somebody giving a message, the more you dismiss them, the bigger that person's going to get. And that's what you've done. Number two, when we were having Benjamin Netanyahu on the podcast, I knew what was going to happen. I knew what was going to happen. I'm not even going to say what some of the stuff happened to us the last 6 weeks because I don't even want to advertise what happened the last 6 weeks. I don't want anybody to talk about what happened the last 6 weeks. It's no one's business. We're going through it, okay? So when we had BB, I would say death threats at an all-time high, no question, when BB came up. Then they agree, all right, Ben wants to come on the podcast. Then when I said, I want to have Nick on, I looked at the booking team. After Ben was confirmed, I said, if they cancel, it's because of me agreeing to have Nick on. Great. We have Nick on. I show the clips. We have the conversations. Everything takes place. Fair interview. You sound like a racist here. You sound like this here. Why are you dropping this word? So he's kind of like, even manning up. 2 weeks later, Ben Shapiro cancels. Why? Why do you cancel?
We know why. We know why Ben Shapiro would cancel. We know what game that Ben Shapiro is playing. He is playing the if you're friends with him, I'm not going to be friends with you. But Nick Fuentes actually did have a response. Let's watch this. This is what he says about this beef.
Groy Urbano 07 sent $50. Hey Ben, keep Nick Fuentes' name out your mouth. You're irrelevant now. Love you, Nick. Less than 3.
Well, and he should debate me. If he feels so strongly, then debate me. He won't. He knows he won't. You know he won't. I know he won't. Come and debate me then. I have 55,000 live viewers. How many live viewers do you get? He knows that if he debates me, it'll be the most watched debate in politics in 10 years. It'll be bigger than the Trump-Biden debate. It'll be the most watched debate since Trump debated Hillary Clinton. He knows he will lose. He knows that everyone will rally to my side, and he knows that Israel first is over. That's why he'll never do it. But the offer stands. You want to play my clips, call me out. You want to hide. I'm right here. I'm right here. I will debate you anytime, anywhere. Bring it on. You won't. You're a bitch. You would lose. You know that.
And you guys know that Little Ben has been going around. They've been calling him Little Ben. They have.
I don't actually know what's been going on with this drama. I'm just waiting for somebody to join so I can actually get to the show. Oh, it looks like I got someone, I think. Send a chat if you're here. There's supposed to be 2 people joining. Who is this? Okay, I got two people. We're gonna get to the show in a second. I have to figure out what's going on. What? Why did you leave? Maximus D. Got you. Okay. Good deal, Maximus. There was a second person, and I'm trying to figure out if it was our other friend. There we go. There we go. Okay, so maybe I can get to the show now because I didn't want either one of you guys to miss this. I'm going to start real soon. Somebody's sending me a message. Oh my God. It's a simple yes or no question. Yes or no? Oh my God. Well, then. Okay, fine. Well, then you don't have to participate in the chat. Thank you. Okay. Well, as soon as you figure out, let me know. Anyway, I've got two people here, so we can start the show. This is great. Okay, so we're going to start with this. This is great. 22222. Okay, this is something that happened a couple of years ago. We obviously, as usual, late to the party. Gotcha. Okay. Where is it? Give me a second. Here. Okay, so this is what I wanted to talk about. This was 2 years ago. If you guys don't know who this is,
True.
right?
Taking any dance classes?
I used to compete in ballroom dancing.
Hey!
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you guys
So if you guys don't know who this is, that is Destiny. That is Destiny's wife, or I guess now ex-wife, because this is a 2-year-old clip. That is Destiny's ex-wife's, or wife at the time. That is her boyfriend. So you see what kind of a situation they have going on there. The reason I wanted to talk about this clip is because people are using it to clown on Destiny, to criticize him. His haters, and by the way, criticize Destiny all you want. He has horrible takes sometimes, especially when it comes to politics. Not always, but some of the stuff that he said in regards to the Kirk thing and the Texas flood and some other stuff I wasn't really a fan of. And it doesn't seem like many people were, except for his own orbiters. But either way, you can criticize him all you want. But this clip is what bothers me, is that people use it to clown on him because he's in an open relationship, okay? And that is what he chose to do. Now look at what happens here. She's going to stand. He's talking to her about dancing.
Uh-oh.
Just watch.
Mel
Why would
time.
I say this?
Mel time. It's Mel
Oh, she
time.
got the form. Okay, so we're just doing salsa. We're just going.
Yep. Right. Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Yeah.
Look at his face.
There you go. Hey.
Right? It kind
See?
of works. Yeah,
5,
maybe.
6, 7, 1. 5, 6, 7, 1. 5, 6, 7. Hey, she can really do it.
Nice.
She can really do it.
Just says nice job all quietly. Yeah, if you were to ask me, he doesn't seem like he's very happy in that moment. I would assume few men would be. So yeah, that's not a happy face. And people pointed it out. That's why the person who made this video did that zoom in on his face to show us how much this bothers him. Now, the reason it bothers me that people are using it to clown on him is, first of all, his nickname is a word that I can't say. The C-CK word, which would describe a man who lets another man date his wife, if you know what that is. First of all, I think calling someone that is basically tantamount to calling a gay person the F slur, because you're essentially using a slur to describe somebody else's personal life choices. So I would say it's the same thing. But the other reason that it bothers me, and this is the main reason that it bothers me that people are actually using this to make fun of him, is because he talks about it. He has a conversation, a little sit down with Tectone, I think only 2 months ago. I have it pulled up right here. And Tectone,
I don't know.
okay,
like gay or the morning or work related.
they do not agree politically or on social issues or anything like that. Tectone is more right, and he is pretty far left. But they have a decent conversation.
But there are
what-
people who would say that if you're a guy and your partner bangs somebody else, so that's very hence Stinny.
Yes. So why do you think you're okay with open relationships? I'm super against them.
I would stress you have to be careful when you say like, are you okay with them or are you against them? This is just like my lifestyle thing. For me, like a ton of my time is just dumped into work or work related stuff. Like that's probably where like 90% of my time in the day goes to. And then it's like shower, eat, sleep. I just don't have time for like a real
Yes, Maximus D, that is the word.
actual relationship. Like if you dated me as like a
Want one?
strictly maybe in the future, but I'm married to my work right now. If you dated me right now and it was like a true monogamous relationship, like just one-on-one, you're probably going to feel very unfulfilled. Like it's going to feel very disappointing, especially because like in politics, like if something is going on, you might be streaming a lot that day, or there might be a lot of news to catch up on that day, or I might be traveling for a debate shit or whatever. I just don't have time like to put into like a real one-on-one monogamous relationship thing. Yeah.
Okay, do you understand what he just said? To recap, when Tectone asked him about why he's okay with it or why he thinks it's a good thing, he actually said he doesn't. And the reason that he lets his wife date other guys is because he said he's too busy with work to make her feel fulfilled. So he still wants a relationship, but and I know this, he's always streaming or traveling. He does a lot of work, and so he wants a relationship, but he actually doesn't have time to have one. So even though it's not his preference, he still lets her do this. And so that look on his face,
No, don't be so shocked. Yo, you want to know
that reaction that he's having right now,
Probably try that sometime.
where people are making fun of him for being bothered, that face to me says that in this particular circumstance, he's actually being very self-sacrificing and putting her first. Does that make sense? Now, on to the other stuff. We finally know what happened with Emiru. Let's see.
Oh yes, Emiru states in her current live stream, Twitch will be donating $100,000.
Okay, do you guys actually have any idea what happened with Emiru? Like, what is the drama with Emiru besides the Twitch thing? I'm not even talking about her getting assaulted at Twitch. Do you guys know what happened with her and Mizkif? No idea. I didn't think so. So I could pull up a video. I'm not really going to show all of it. I'm just going to show some of it. After she got assaulted at Twitch, and she was actually talking about coming out about this stuff before Twitch. For those of you who don't know, she was in a relationship with Mizkif. Let's see. I'll show you her talking about it here in a second. Emiru Mizkif. Let's see. Pull up some of these drama videos. I'm not going to play this whole thing, but this is kind of where it started.
So, I mean, you guys can probably tell, but today's not going to be a normal topic or like something that happened to me. And honestly, I'm really glad that I did, and I'm proud that I did. I do normally run.
Basically, she made this entire stream just to talk about her relationship with Miskiff, which is who she used to date.
So, I mean, you guys can probably tell, but
And since
today's
none of
not
you
gonna
know
be...
who Miskiff is, Mario. This is when she was dating Miskiff. I don't remember which one it is. Do this one.
Here, do the tempo. Let's see if I get it in one shot.
Miskiff, this guy right here, he's also a gamer streamer.
Why are your settings like this? These aren't even the default settings.
So you see, he couldn't do the thing, and she was able to do the thing, and it was live on stream, and it seems like really endearing and funny and stuff like that. Like he just got bothered because she was better at it than him, but it's a little more complicated than that, because behind the scenes, he actually isn't playful about this stuff. He's extremely competitive. And so things get a little bit worse.
A normal stream, not gonna, watch videos or play games or anything today. Rotting playing games in your... And 2 weeks ago, actually 3 weeks ago now, I was informed by 3 separate people, one of whom was present for said incident, that he had done something similar to something that he had done to me. And,
Okay. La.
Doing the same thing at the same time. We're
There
all
we
hanging
go.
Time that we ever stream. We share a lot of community members. If we're live at separate times, we're both gonna perform better. It makes sense. Same thing at the same time for a long time. Things. Just that I was because of him. And now I stream whenever I want. But at the same time was for the 2024 Rust Kingdoms event on Twitch.
Okay, so she's talking about when they all got together to play Rust Kingdoms, and they are in the same house streaming, playing Rust at the same time.
We were sharing drops. So first time in a very long time that we were both going to be live at the same time doing the same thing, basically. I know you're probably like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? But it'll make sense in a bit. So I'm live, he's live, we're both streaming, and like I said, you can go find all of this. This is public. There are clips of this. We're both streaming the Rust event, and I thought it was going really well. I thought everyone was having fun. I was like, oh, this is great. Everyone's, doing the same thing at the same time. We're all hanging out. We're gonna have fun. Like, I was really, really excited. And then I start seeing in my chat people start saying unofficial Ms. Raid, and I'm like, what does that mean? And then I check my Discord messages, and he's messaging me. He's saying like, Emmy, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna KMS. I waited so long for this, etc. Basically he was upset because I had higher viewership than him. That's literally it. I had higher viewership than him. And like I said, this is during an event, so there were drops. Like, everyone knows when there's drops, like, it's not even fucking real, but yeah. He starts messaging me, he's really upset. I tried to tell him, I was like, bro, you should
This is while she's live on
come back
stream.
and
He's
play. Everyone's
messaging
having
her.
fun. Everyone's like wondering where you are.
Messaging her live while she's live on stream. He quit the game because she had more viewers than him.
But yeah, he ended his stream, and then I'm still live, you know, trying to act like nothing's wrong. And in that house, I had a glass door so I could like see this was happening. He was walking behind me, making sure that I knew he was there. And by the way, so there were many ways out of that house. If he actually
that's not
chose the door that
important.
was right by my room.
Okay, he chose the door that was right by her room to get out of the house.
I
Okay,
feel like that's
whatever.
pretty apparent, at least to me. He starts walking behind my stream and slamming the door so loud that my noise gate can pick it up. So even people on my stream are able to hear this is happening. And he slams it so hard and so many times that the front door literally broke. The lock did not work anymore. Like what the fuck is going on? So I tell my stream, I'm like, hey, guys, I'll be right back. I get up and I go talk to him, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And he's like, Emmy, like, I hate all of you guys. Like, all you guys do is just take from me, and like, I'm just done. Like,
So she went outside to see why he was slamming the door, and this is just to substantiate exactly what she's talking about. This is that stream.
Today's the Rust server.
This
Chat,
is
I'm
how it
excited. We got some
began.
stuff. Dude, we're gonna start talking to people again. We're gonna hang out a little bit.
got raw pork.
Oh, wait.
So they're playing. And now you see their viewership. His is now lower than hers.
Wait, our houses literally look
and his
exactly
mood
the same.
completely changes. He's just saying, "Yep." He just looks angry.
Hello?
Yeah.
I want to see Emmy. I can't believe you guys are in separate houses.
The biggest sweats, you retard.
will come after you guys.
They're the biggest.
And now he's getting all frustrating, just like ranting about random stuff. Eventually, as her viewership keeps going up right
All right,
there,
chat. I'll see you guys later.
there we go.
I will see you guys probably.
What does unofficial Misraid mean?
And then that's exactly what
Oh,
she
he
said.
did?
Listen,
The people
why?
were
Listen,
spamming
why are we all
unofficial
acting
misery.
like we haven't murdered, like we haven't pillaged, like we haven't had to do what we had to do to make it here? Where we? She had a one-hit advantage. She was coming after me. I had to attack back.
What the fuck is this?
What are you? Was that a test?
You said.
Well, I have
Right
some
there.
cloth in my house.
I don't know if you saw that. Look at where my cursor
said-
is. Right here.
Well, I have some
just saw
cloth
him
in my
leave.
house.
Now listen closely.
Let me check my body row. Did anyone boot me?
Yeah.
Most.
Go to the restroom real quick.
What? Why didn't they show
I'll
it?
be right back.
Most.
Let me check my
Oh
body
my
row. Did anyone
God.
boot me?
What a waste of time. They didn't even
Yeah.
show it.
Most.
Go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay, hopefully
So-
this one shows it. Okay, that's XQC.
I'm just trying to see. Am I not allowed to see a clip in?
Hello.
Okay, that's when she's
Acid
back.
flopper, and then they go. What the fuck? Okay.
She's
I'm
gone, she's gone. Okay, there. This is where it is.
Like we have.
What does unofficial Misraid mean?
They spam unofficial misery
Oh, he did?
exactly like she
Listen,
said.
why? Listen, why are we
He
all
leaves the
acting
house right there.
like we haven't murdered, like we haven't pillaged,
There.
like we haven't had to
You hear
do
it?
what we had to do to make it here? Where we? She had a one-hit advantage. She was coming after me. I had
And
to
she's
attack back.
flinching every time the door slams because she knows it's
What
him.
are you? Was that a test?
You said.
Go to the restroom real quick.
And then she says she has to go to the restroom. Okay. So Yeah, so that's when they went out and had that fight that she was talking about. Now, this is kind of just like the tip of the iceberg sort of thing. These are just that I just wanted to substantiate what she had claimed. That story she told is on camera, and it went exactly the way she said it did. Now, Ms. After that happened, 22222. Where is it? After that happened, not at the party, not the party meltdown. The what was her name? Maya. The girl he was dating before Emiru. Even older clips came out after Emiru came out and talked about this stuff. She makes a lot of other accusations against him and stuff like that, but that was one specific one that you can literally go back and look at the stream and see that it happened exactly the way she said it did. Let's see. That's not her. That's Maya. That's my. Okay, so this is. Let's do this. Let's do the Starbucks incident. Are you serious? It's not even up. Response to what? Where is it? Misgive allegations and Maya responds. That's not that. That's not that. The Starbucks incident. Where is it? Here.
She said no. Maya unimpressed. That's what that was.
2 Starbucks bags of Starbucks I got you over the past 2 days.
Oh my god.
And I'm not sure if he knew that she was live with her friends when he does that. So this gets dug up after Emiru, because this is way before anything happened with Emiru. This gets dug up. Why did the woman cross the road? I don't know why. To get the Okay, I'll tell you what. If you super chat me that, I'll say it live. But the only other person watching is okay, whatever. Yeah, super chat me that and I'll say it live. Otherwise I won't. Let's see more stuff that came out with him being Okay, here's one other thing. All right, I'm not going to. Okay, Ms. Kiff phone throw. This is actually where it gets to be serious, because one of the other things that Emiru said Ms. Kiff did to her was she said he threw his phone at her and it gave her a black eye. Okay, so this is his okay, so yeah, let's just here's her allegation and then we'll look at his response.
He would throw bottles, like plastic bottles with liquid in it, not like glass bottles, at me, despite me telling him like I didn't like it and it scared me and I bruise very easily. He would throw his phone at me. I would tell him, you know, it scared me, I don't like it. And one time it even hit me in the eye, which caused me to get a black eye, but he always...
Good. So that's her accusation. He threw his phone at her and it caused her to get a black eye. Okay?
2022.
About it.
And up until my cancellation, everything was perfect. She brushed over that I threw water bottles or my phone near her, but that wasn't during fights. I want to make that very clear. It would be me throwing my phone on my bed when I brushed my teeth. She did tell me she got a bruise from it, and I stopped. That's all that happened. I will throw you and show you an example, chat. I'm brushing my teeth. Right here. Look at me. I would throw my phone on the bed. I would just lob it over because I was going to bed. So I would just.
I know what I think about that response, but I would really like to know what people in chat think about it. I want to hear your guys' perspective first. I know what I think about that. Okay, Maximus D, I'll play it again.
Just throw the phone. That's it.
What's Zach's opinion?
2022, and up until my cancellation, everything was perfect. She brushed over that I threw water bottles or my phone near her, but that wasn't during fights. I want to make that very clear. It would be me throwing my phone on my bed when I brushed my teeth. She did tell me she got a bruise from it, and I stopped. That's all that happened. I will throw you and show you an example, chat. I'm brushing my teeth. Right here. Look at me. I would throw my phone on the bed.
So he's saying that he casually threw his phone at the bed when he's brushing his teeth and it gave her a black eye, so he stopped. And this is considering the fact that we just now saw she told me she got a bruise. Yeah, exactly. Maximus D says, why did she need to tell you that she got a bruise? Okay, yeah, that's a very good question. And why, if you are casually throwing your phone on the bed because you're going to brush your teeth, and I guess that's like your nightly ritual or something, because you can't have your phone on you when you're brushing your teeth. We all know that. Yeah, okay, Maximus D. It says, how far are you throwing your phone that you couldn't see it hit her? There's a lot of very good questions that could be asked. Why does she tell? Maximus D is asking all the good question. She told me she got a bruise. Why did she need to tell you? How far are you throwing your phone that you couldn't see it hit her? And if you're casually throwing your phone, how does it have enough force to bruise someone, even if they do, as Emeru stated, bruise easily? There are a lot of things here that don't add up. And then when you consider the other clip that had been dug up about his relationship with Maya, look at this again.
She said no. Maya unimpressed. That's what that was.
2 Starbucks bags of Starbucks I got you over the past few days.
Oh my god. She said no. Maya unimpressed. That's what that was. 2
Starbucks bags of Starbucks I got you over the past few days.
That's why this is relevant. That's why this clip here is relevant to the whole thing with Emeru. Apparently he likes to throw things at people when he gets frustrated. Now here's one more piece before we get to Emeru's latest video that I haven't even seen yet. This is Mizkif at a party after him and Emeru broke up. Okay, and these two guys here, just for context,
my chin.
These two guys right here, they just did a collab with Emeru. Okay, and this is Miz, and they are now broken up. So these two guys are talking to him. They were just hanging out with Emeru, streaming.
I'm a mouth breather. I can tell you're a mouth breather. I'm gonna keep saying that.
Dude, you know one of my favorite collabs was Emeru, bro.
Oh my god, Emeru was so cool.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Dude, everyone was like so cool.
Emeru, bro, I didn't think Emeru was gonna tap in with us. That's the thing, because we were with Sina and Bonnie, but it's just the thing that Emeru, when she popped
So
up, I was
cool.
like, dude, Emeru was like
I'm not gonna lie, everyone's been so cool so far, except for like.
I feel like there has to be like a cancer, like there has to be like a reason people like, you know what I'm saying? It's always gotta be that one person. But definitely like Emeru was definitely probably one of the best.
You think that phases me at all?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? That like none of this.
Does that seem like a reaction, like a normal reaction? All they're doing is talking about how cool Emiru was, and he literally says, "Do you think that bothers me? Do you think that phases me?" Let's look at his reaction again.
People like, you know what I'm saying? It's always got to be that one. Player. But definitely, like Emery was definitely probably one of the best.
You think that phases me at all?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? That like none of this. Like I don't even understand it, bro. You can't hurt me. There's nothing you can do.
Look at him. Look at this guy's face.
Look at his face. Emery the other day.
That's great. That's fine. Enjoy yourselves, brothers.
Whoa, bro, are you okay? Are you good?
Are you good? Yeah, I'm good. I just gotta go to the bathroom. Like, give me a minute.
Dude,
I'm fine.
it's okay.
I know it's okay.
Dude, wait, what's wrong?
Are we in therapy or something, bro?
Yeah,
This
what
is
did I
fine.
say?
You said nothing. You said you did a collab. That's cool. It's fine. I have no problem with that. I told you there's no issue.
Dude, what the hell, bro?
Bro, is that 7 on your wrist that many viewers you have if you're not with Arky?
Millionaire?
Oh yeah, are you?
Yes, I'm a millionaire. What the
How do we get there? I want to get there.
Are you a millionaire?
Okay, so you relentlessly, nonstop for 30 minutes in a line, and then you expect me to talk to you at all.
Dude, you said I could say anything.
You literally said where anything goes.
Bro, you guys are just like a eating peel. That's all you are.
Okay, I think we've seen enough. So he crashes out just because they like hanging out with his ex, and they think that they're not even hanging out; they're working together, they're collabing, they're streaming, they're making money together, and they just said she was great, and he crashes out. And they knew, by the way, they knew it was going to bother them. You can see that they knew that it was going to bother him, but the problem is it shouldn't bother him.
I feel like there has to be like.
What do you mean?
What are you
See,
talking about?
No, I'm not talking.
That right there, the way that he's looking at him, he knew that saying Emiru is great was going to bother him. For sure. For sure they knew. Okay, so now I think we've now gotten caught up, and now I can see the latest of what Miss Rue has to say, because I have not seen this clip yet. But now we're all caught up on the drama. Where here. This is Asmongold Reacts. That's only like a minute and a half long.
Oh yes, Emeru states in her live stream that Twitch will be donating $100,000 due to what happened to her at TwitchCon.
But I didn't really want to drag it out.
Yeah.
And I also wanted there to be some kind of like.
My bad. This is about TwitchCon. This is not about Miz. Ugh, how disappointing. I thought there was going to be some new thing coming out. I don't know. Well, I'm going to have to end this soon. Let me see. No. Okay, I am going to have to end. I'm just going to end this with one more clip. And that will be Tectone. You guys remember Tectone? He was the guy who was talking to, in the first part I covered, he was talking to Destiny. Tectone Mizkif. Where is it? This one. This is good. This is hilarious.
Extra, I'm like, why is your hair so black today?
It might be the lighting. I also dyed it recently. What do you think, Miz?
You look like a Zoom teacher.
Wait, Miz, did you eat breakfast this morning, Miz?
Did I eat breakfast? Yeah, I just had breakfast 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, you shouldn't have. You're looking fat as today, man. All right, Fandy, why are you excited about AFK Journey?
I'm excited for it because I like a lot of the characters.
His reaction.
Like Emily said.
If you-
It's a good one with the red hair girl. I'm looking at her right now. She looks real good.
The epitome of if you don't dish it out if you can't take it. All right, Maximus D. Thanks for joining. I know I covered a bunch of stuff that like everybody has covered, but you haven't seen any of it. So, wow, I already went for an hour. By the way, we had a third mystery person at some point, which is crazy, but they didn't want to stick around because this is probably all old news to them. Okay. Well, that'll do it. I gotta go. Thanks for